There's a pit in the stomach that gnaws at you after missing a trade, that burning regret that floods your mind every time you see a stock you didn't buy shoot up to the moon. It's a feeling that traps so many, investors, professionals, leaders alike, because we live in a world obsessed with returns. But here's the brutal truth. Chasing returns without understanding what's really happening beneath the surface is like running headfirst into a wall, time after time after time. It's exhausting. It burns you out. And worst of all, it steals your peace. Many believe the answer lies in constant movement. Buy this, sell that, follow the latest hype. The media peddles stories of overnight riches and effortless wins, turning every screen into an echo chamber of must-have investments. It's a siren call screaming louder than your own judgment. And yet, the deeper pain is always there, hiding just behind the curtain. The regret from all the decisions you didn't make, the ones you did out of fear or greed, the moments when you felt powerless in the face of market chaos. That regret isn't just a feeling. It's a poison that creeps into confidence, saps clarity, and clouds future decisions. But why? Why does chasing returns so often lead straight to regret? The simple answer is this. Most investors don't buy assets. They buy emotions. They buy anxiety, impatience, envy, hope for quick fixes. They buy the noise of the world rather than the quiet power of conviction. Returns become a distraction, not a destination. And regret sits patiently ready to fill every missed opportunity, every moment of hesitation, every impulsive sell. Imagine for a second the alternative, not chasing returns, but buying regret. What does that mean? It's about choosing investments designed not by chasing the highest possible gain right now, but by building a foundation so strong that regret becomes a rare visitor, not a constant companion. This is not just a shift in strategy, it's a shift in mindset, a war on the emotional traps that the system sets for us every single day. Forget the endless scroll of stock tickers, forget the panic of market crashes and the euphoria of bull runs. What truly separates the exceptional investor from the average isn't timing or access, it's how they manage regret. How much are you willing to risk your peace of mind for a few percentage points of gain? How many nights will you lose sleep wondering if you missed the next big thing? Here's the shock. Those who obsess over every penny of return are often the ones who lose the most in life, because they lose something bigger: clarity, confidence, purpose. And that's what investing should be about: creating freedom, not more chains to bind you. If the numbers alone ruled the game, why would the best investors in history preach patience, discipline, and focus on what really matters? Because underneath the glittering surface of returns lies something far more valuable: the power to build something lasting, something beyond fleeting wins and empty regrets. What if regret could be transformed from a crushing weight into a guiding force? What if instead of fearing every misstep, investors embrace the parts of loss and regret that teach and sharpen? The secret is not running from regret, but mastering it, using it as a compass to refine strategy and sharpen intuition. Real power in investing comes from unlearning the noise, rejecting the illusion of control, and embracing the discipline of long-term vision. Too often, investors fall into the trap of optimism disguised as action. If I just buy this, if I just chase that, everything will be all right. That's not optimism, it's panic masquerading in a suit and tie. Real optimism is calm, measured, informed by experience and self-awareness. The problem runs deeper than markets. It's baked into how society teaches us to handle risk and success. We are told to value quick wins, applause, headlines. We're taught to believe that comfort lies in following the crowd, sticking to the rules, never rocking the boat. But comfort is a trap, a slow death to ambition. And ambition, that relentless fire inside, is the fuel that powers true investing excellence. This is why the real revolution isn't just about picking better stocks or timing markets. It's about tearing down the invisible walls inside your mind. It's about refusing to be a prisoner of fleeting emotions or shallow narratives. It's about becoming sovereign over the one thing you truly control: yourself. To break free, start with one brutal but liberating idea. Stop chasing returns. Instead, start chasing the absence of regret. Not because you fear mistakes, but because you respect the power of patience and clarity. Choose investments as if you were buying pieces of a future you want to build, not fragments of short-term fads. Build a portfolio rooted in conviction, resilience, and understanding, not panic and hype. This requires unlearning the noise of daily market swings. It requires the courage to sit with discomfort, because the right decision often looks boring in the moment. Early success stories scream louder, but the quiet, steady returns are the ones that pave the road to freedom. Every decision made with calm certainty pushes regret further into the background until it barely whispers, instead of roaring. The most powerful investors have learned how to recycle regret into wisdom. They don't suppress it or run away from it. They face it head-on, analyze it honestly, and change course when needed. Because the path to success is rarely straight. It's a journey of alignment, aligning every move with your deeper purpose and strategy, not the latest market noise. Feeling disconnected? That's because the system was never designed for the exceptional, the rare, the misaligned. It was built for the many, the compliant, the obedient. But here, now, you are part of something different. Something that honors the individuals who refuse to settle, who burn to create, who understand that true power comes from collaboration, from connection with those who share your fire and vision. The rare few who break free from regret's grip unlock a new reality, one where investing becomes a tool for liberation, not anxiety. Where wealth creation is not about more numbers flashing on a screen, but about crafting a life defined on your terms, where every decision is a step closer to sovereignty. That reality doesn't come from outside. It starts right now, inside you. It demands ruthless honesty with yourself. It demands patience when the world screams for instant results. It demands the courage to question everything, even your own beliefs about money, risk, and success. Here's your call. Stop buying blind hope wrapped in promises of high returns. Start buying clarity, resilience, and conviction. Invest not in the fear of missing out, but in the power of knowing your why. Build alliances with those who match your intensity and vision. Seek not a crowd, but a few fierce allies who won't settle for mediocrity. Every step taken this way chips away at the chains of regret until they shatter. You'll find peace in the long game, the quiet moments of reflection, the slow build of real wealth, not just in dollars, but in confidence, freedom, and purpose. What's next? Start small. Review your portfolio with brutal honesty. Ask which investments feel like fevered chases and which feel like calm commitments. Commit to learning, not just chasing. Seek wisdom from those who've built through storms, not just those who've caught lucky breaks. Remember this: the market doesn't owe you anything. It only responds to the energy you bring. Bring panic, fear, hype, and it will be a wild, exhausting roller coaster. Bring clarity, patience, and conviction, and it will become a partner in your journey to freedom. Reject the lie that more returns equal more success. Success is measured by how little regret you carry and how much freedom you create. The rare leaders and investors who survive and thrive are not those who chased every high, but those who mastered themselves. This is not easy. It is not quick, but it is the only way to win without losing yourself. So right now, ask yourself, are you buying regret, or are you buying a future free from its grip? Choose wisely. Your future self will thank you, not just in dollars, but in peace of mind and true freedom.